All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Been waiting a long time for this one. And thank you for some of the members here of Dub City Foundation for joining us. Gary and Neil, how you guys doing?
We're doing
Doing
great.
great, doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you again. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. And so far, we got two of the, I believe, 7 members of the band, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes. Me, Neil Wood-Eye Dread. I'm the singer, guitar player, songwriter, I guess you could say. We got Gary Slate. What's your last name, Gary? How do you pronounce it?
I say Aslan.
There you go. All right.
Try not to French up too much. I don't speak French. I should, I guess.
Awesome. And the band's already stood the test of time. I think you guys got started a few years back in 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
That's when I started learning stuff for the band and putting it together,
Okay.
and we started performing in 2021.
That's awesome. What inspired you to do that then?
Well, I just been a fan of the music for a long time. I used to go to Blackarama and all the reggae fest stuff back in the 90s and early late 80s and stuff through then, and always had a love for it. But I was approached by a friend who was writing reggae music with a fellow from Jamaica, the Liberal Camp, up from here in Winnipeg. So they approached me to put something together for them and do some stuff, and that's how I got started with it. Yeah. So, and then I formed a band, and Gary joined after a while, and yeah, we've been going strong.
Awesome. Yeah, you absolutely are. You played some cool shows last year. I saw that you played the Caribbean Days down at the Red River X. Saw as well that you were part of the Jamaican Strong fundraiser event. I'm sure that was quite an event. I don't know if you have any stories from that one, but I'm sure that was quite an event to be a part of.
It's very warming, very welcoming people. They really, asked us to join them, and we were so happy to do that. So, had a great time, and always have a great time on stage performing. So.
Absolutely. And if I didn't mention already, I think you did, but if I didn't mention already that you are a rock reggae band primarily, or that's a lot of what you guys play for the most part then?
Yeah.
Fresh off of, I was talking with Gary before we got started, fresh off of Love Fest as well at the Bulldog Event Center. Played that with some great bands, the Lovers, the Burn After Listening, the Whiskey Ninjas, who I actually haven't seen before. I need to jump on that one as well. How was that event?
It was fun. Yeah, we were the first band up, so we got a full hour to play. So we had a great time, and Valentine's Day was a great vibe. So yeah, lots of awesome other bands there. We had a good time.
Perfect. And I think that word is perfect as well for the band, obviously, vibe, and the vibes that you guys kind of giving off on stage, whether it's through promoting as well on your social media. For someone who hasn't seen the band before, or is going to be seeing the band in the next few dates that you have upcoming, how would you describe kind of the message that you guys are putting across, or even just the music that you guys are creating, whether it's playing covers or originals?
Yeah, we always love the classics, so we play that to perform to people and get the music out there to friends that may not hear this music, and especially hear it out live here in Winnipeg a lot. So we're trying to turn on our friends to the music, and we just love playing it. I know what they'll say. Yeah, we got a saxophone player. Sure, you know Kevin.
Absolutely,
that's how we kind of base our band around the saxophone. Lots of soloing with the sax, and have a great time with that.
That's awesome. And Kevin, I actually know of through a mutual friend of ours. Shout out to a friend of mine named Jermaine. When did he join the band? Because I know how talented he is and how hard he works on his craft. Definitely, that must have been a big contribution when he joined.
When did he join there, Gary? You remember exactly?
Wow, I think that was not quite a year ago, or maybe it was a year ago.
Okay.
I'd say maybe just over a year or under a year, but at the year point around.
So we did one whole summer with him, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he I guess the last person who's joined the band, or the newest addition is, I guess, what I mean by that?
Yes. Yeah, we had a couple member lineup changes. We had a new bass player added, Christopher Groves. He's really good, and we added Nadia Thompson as our kind of backup and singer for that to fill out the band a little more. So enjoying that. Yes, we play lots of songs. We do Sublime and Bob Marley and lots of reggae classics, but then we're incorporating like rock and roll classics, kind of reggae-fy that and kind of get people interested listening that way. So we're actually creating a good following. Things are looking up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, you played some big shows last year. You got a lot of exposure, obviously. So was the idea, or did you have to, with adding these new members, did you have to replace previous members, or was it the idea was just to continue expanding how many people there were, expanding the sound is, I guess, a better way to say it?
Well, we started just in the throes of COVID, and actually we did a release party for Liberal at the King's Head pub, and we all ended up catching COVID, I believe, the band.
Oh, geez.
And it kind of dissipated the band and kind of broke up after that. So I had to replace some members and stuff. And so, yeah, that's where Gary joined us in after that. So it was quite the experience.
So was that earlier 2020 or was that later in the year then, or?
That would be 2021, probably around in the springtime.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was still kicking around, and yeah, we caught it and just messed up the whole band. So we got this kind of start over.
That'll do it.
But things worked out. Yeah, we played some really good gigs. Did some Iral Fest. We opened up. We did shows before Luciano and Kimani Marley was out at Hilltop Resort, so got to see him. We actually had Luciano checking out our set, so that was pretty cool.
Oh wow, cool.
Gary's hell.
A little bit of anxiety for that one, or?
Yeah, he was a little nervous, but he was bopping to it, so yeah, he's enjoying it.
And I want to make sure I mention as well to make sure I don't forget, if anyone does want to learn more about the band, whether it's the members of the band, dates that you guys have upcoming, you have some great merch as well. You have a really good website, or a really nice looking website.
Thank you. Yeah.
dubcityfoundation.com, I believe, or is it .ca? Sorry.
It's .com, yeah, dubcityfoundation.com, and yeah, it's done through Bandzoogle, which is a website that caters to musicians and artists. So I was able to just do it myself. Took a couple months, but I got it figured out, and so we can add shows, we can sell tickets, we're selling merch on there. So yeah, it's a pretty cool website. So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, you should be. Like I said, especially the merch as well. You got some really good merch on there also.
Oh, cool.
And for people who are visiting the website, it does also give them a chance to help you out with the recording of your first single as well, if you wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I wrote that a little while ago. We've been hashing it out through the summer, and it's getting great responses. We've been playing it the last song in our sets, and people really like it. So it's looking forward to recording that, get it professionally done, get that out there. It's called Stand Up. It'll be our first single.
So anyone who wants to contribute to helping with the recording of that, like I said, they can visit your website.
Yes.
And, check it out. Yeah, I haven't heard the full song yet, but I was able to hear a few parts of it, and definitely a very catchy tune, a really good one. When did you write that one? Was that early in the band's process, or did you start writing originals after you guys were playing covers for a while? Or?
Yeah, we started just doing covers, but I just been kind of jotting ideas down, and then one day I was just in the backyard, and then it just came to me, the first verse, because I was just thinking about things I hear in the news and the people around and stuff like that. So it just came to me out of the blue kind of thing. So just followed up on it, and it turned out to be great kind of rockin', triumphant song.
Absolutely.
That's a great song. I love it.
That's awesome.
And I got some more in the book, so yeah, we'll be writing some more and getting that out.
That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's a fan favorite. So with that song, were you performing that song before you had Kevin, or before you had the full band, or just after you had the full band then?
Yeah, it was after we had the band together. Yeah, I was writing it just a couple years ago. Came to me in the summertime, so yeah, we finally hashed it out and got all the lead lines worked out. Yeah, so it's kind of basically my first real song I'm really happy about, and kind of really came to me out of the blue, so it was really fun. So yeah.
Yeah, well, definitely, like I said, you should be proud of it. It's a wicked song, absolutely. At least the part I was able to hear of it then. Now, for people who want to hear it live, you do have some big dates coming up. One that I was really interested in was at XQ's, I believe is the location at
Yes,
551 Sargent.
Yeah, it's called the One Love Concert. It's a celebration about the 1978 concert that Bob Marley and the Wailers put on in Jamaica. So we're kind of just celebrating that milestone of that concert, and we're just going to play a bunch of Marley and a bunch of our own songs, and there's a bunch of different artists going to be there. So we're selling tickets. And you can contact me, get hold of Dub City, get hold of Gary. Yeah, we'll have tickets out there. You can maybe show up at XQ's, but I'm sure it's probably going to sell out. So
I was going to say, I think tickets are moving fast was the last that I heard.
They are,
so
yeah. They are
either reach out
really
to you through social media, I assume, or if not, I think I don't know. I think they can go on the website as well for tickets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can contact us, and we'll find a way to get you tickets. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what the liberal camp putting that on. So we got Bubba B the MC opening things up, and
nice.
A couple great DJs, and Phenom and Angelique, a new singing artist. Winnipeg's gonna show everybody her phenomenal voice. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're also doing a gig on Tuesday evening at the Jets game. So we're playing at the Jets game on Tuesday against the Blackhawks. So that's going to be really fun.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And that's on March 3rd. So what was it like being invited to play at the Jets game? Was that just recently you found that out, or when was that? Yeah,
that was just put forth last week. Nadia Thompson, our backup singer there, she's part of Black History Month, so she, I guess, knows people and got contacted, and so they worked that out, and now we're going to play at the Jets game. So, hey.
That's awesome.
Two of my favorite things, Jets and reggae, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be wicked. Just another reason to get down to the game, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
give us some good exposure. Yeah, for sure.
So I know I mentioned it earlier, the fantastic merch you have on your website there. Who designs the merch? Is it yourself, or do you have somebody who's doing that for you? Because you got some really good stuff there, and definitely a wider variety of things as well.
Yeah, well, we had the logo designed for us, kind of thing. So we appreciate that, and so we just kind of take that logo, and you can just stamp it on anything on the website. So you put it on a coffee mug, or you put it on a shirt, or your pencil, or a pen, or I got a cozy here, and so go check out dubcityfoundation.com and go get some merch.
Absolutely. And was that a local artist that had designed it for you, or was it
yeah, it was one of the Doyle brothers. You know them from Crack and Foxy. They did that.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had Scott Clark in the band, the bass player for them for a while.
Wicked. So you've talked about some of the bands that you like to cover. What are some of your favorite songs that you've been playing recently, or are there any new songs that you've been adding to the set list or anything like that?
We're always adding new songs in. We're trying to add some popular songs that people will know. You know, we're going to throw in some Blondie and stuff like that. We also do lots of roots reggae. You know. Probably most people won't know, but the people who love the reggae music will know, like some maybe Steel Pulse we'll throw in. We're doing some Dennis Brown kind of Revolution, and we do stuff that's old and true to the culture, but we also try to get our friends interested, so we're playing music that will attract them too. So we got some cool covers that will make your ears go up and go, "Whoa, hey, that sounds really great!" Yeah.
And some of these the bands that you're covering would have a lot of different instruments in the band, but I imagine because some of them don't, you can kind of have a more unique is the word I'm looking for, kind of version of the cover as well, with that many different instruments covering the one song.
Yeah, I was mentioning the saxophone. We do have a full-time percussionist who plays, the bongos, congos. He's got electric drum pad he plays on, keyboard player. So yeah, there's lots of different sounds and songs we can add and throw in, and we can do pretty much anything, right? So we're having fun time adding saxophone to songs that don't have saxophone, but throw it in there and it gives it just a total different vibe. Really cool sounds. Like following that path.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we talked about a couple of cool dates that you have coming up. Like we said, XQs that you have, the Jets game as well. Is there anywhere that you're playing on a regular basis, or any other big dates coming up that you wanted to mention as well?
Well, we do. We have booked Dean's Caribbean Diner, Calypso Diner there on Marion Street. So we'll be playing there pretty much every month during the summer. So you could check us out there. And like I said, go to the website, dubcityfoundation.com, and you can see our schedule, our past and upcoming events. So that's a good way to keep in touch. Or you can go to Facebook or Instagram, and we're on there too. So we're always announcing our songs and events coming up. So
awesome. Is that typically on the same day of the week, or is it different days that you've been booked for it? Or
it's usually on a Saturday at Dean's. So,
okay, perfect. There you go.
Saturday evening, start pretty early. Sorry.
6 to 10.
There you go. Awesome.
Great food, great music. Yeah.
Oh man, the best.
Yeah, I haven't been down there before. I have a reason to get down there now, I think.
Oh yeah. Come down. It's
you gotta
really
go early. It gets packed.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, grab yourself a table, get some food, and you'll have a great time.
Awesome. That is wicked. Well, it's been great talking to you guys. Before we wrap things up, was there anything else that you wanted to go over?
Not sure. We're kind of new to the scene, but we're being accepted really well by the reggae and Jamaican African community in Winnipeg. So we really appreciate that and really enjoy the people. So thanks everyone. And Dub City, we ain't gonna go away anytime soon. So we're gonna be writing songs, putting out singles, and I'll have an album out eventually. So looking forward to the future. So thank you so much for contacting us and having us on your podcast.
No, I appreciate it. We'll have to do it again sometime. And I know we mentioned the website multiple times, but I will say again, anyone who wants to help out with funding for recording the single and accomplishing that goal, you can visit dubcityfoundation.com. Again, they got some great merch. That's another way to support the band as well. And I did want to mention as well, I forgot to say at the top of the show, our sponsors here on the show as well. So you got CDL in the background right there. That's our early sponsor, CDL Construction Architecture. And as well, our monthly sponsor in St. Malo, the Prairie Alchemist. Great place to go get some food if you're down in St. Malo. So I wanted to mention them as well.
I love St. Malo. Yes. Go swimming there. I love the summers out there. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. Well, next time you're down there, the Prairie Alchemist, great place to go grab some food or coffee, sandwich, whatever it is. And they've actually been a great supporter of the podcast. They've been really great. So,
well, that's good to hear. Right now.
Absolutely. Well, again, thank you. I really appreciate it, guys, and hope to see you down the road very soon. And definitely have you back soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.